All right, gentlemen, let's get real for a second. When it comes to intimacy, how you move, specifically how you thrust, can make the difference between a night she forgets and a night she'll never stop thinking about. Too many men rush in, copy what they've seen in movies, and wonder why she doesn't look fully satisfied. But here's the truth. Women are wired differently. And when you understand what her body actually craves, you'll not only blow her mind, you'll gain more control, last longer, and enjoy it more yourself. So today I'm giving you 5 urologist-approved thrusting techniques that women secretly wish men knew. Master these and she'll be begging for round 2. Before we dive in, do me a favor. Hit that like button to help more men discover this and drop a comment below. Tell me where you're watching from. I love seeing this community of men learning and supporting each other around the world. And of course, subscribe so you never miss my weekly advice on men's health, intimacy, and performance. Now let's bust one of the biggest myths right away. Many men think sex is all about power, speed, and going as hard as possible. The old jackhammer style. But biologically, that's one of the fastest ways to leave her frustrated. Here's why. Women's arousal takes time. The vaginal canal expands gradually, blood flow builds slowly, and her most sensitive nerves respond best to rhythm, variety, and pressure, not just brute force. So the myth is harder and faster equals better. The truth, controlled, responsive, and varied movement is what truly unlocks her pleasure. That's the science. And that's what I'm going to show you today. For those of you new here, I'm Dr. Jocelyn Carter. I'm a urologist with 5 years of experience helping men with their health, confidence, and performance. Every week on this channel, I share no-nonsense, science-backed advice that helps you feel strong in your body and connected in your relationships. What I'm about to share isn't just theory. It's based on research, biology, and years of listening to both men and women in the clinic. These are practical tools you can start using immediately to transform your intimate life. Tip number 1, start slow. One of the most common mistakes men make is starting like a sprinter off the blocks. Fast, intense, all at once. But here's the biological truth. Her body isn't ready yet. When a woman becomes aroused, blood flow increases to her pelvic region, and the vaginal walls expand to make penetration comfortable and pleasurable. But this doesn't happen instantly. It's a gradual process. If you rush, she may feel pain, tightness, or simply a lack of pleasure. On an emotional level, when you rush, she feels like her needs aren't being considered. And practically speaking, if she's uncomfortable, her body tenses up, making it harder for you to enter smoothly and harder for her to climax later. So start slow. Think of it like warming up a car engine. Begin with gentle movements, shallow strokes, and lots of touch outside of penetration. Give her body time to respond. She will notice, trust me, and the payoff later will be explosive. And once she's warmed up, that's when teasing comes in. Tip number 2, tease her. Teasing is one of the most underused yet powerful techniques. What does teasing do biologically? It builds up dopamine in her brain, the chemical of anticipation. Here's how it works. As she gets close to pleasure, you slow down or pull back slightly. Her body doesn't get the release it's expecting, so the craving intensifies. When you give her that intensity back, it hits twice as hard. Emotionally, teasing tells her, I'm paying attention, I'm in control, I'm here to make this last. Practically, it means you don't stay in a straight line. You change pace, pull back, linger shallow, then go deep again. Picture this. She's moaning, her hips are moving with yours, and just as she's ready for more, you slow your thrusts, almost withdrawing completely. She squirms, craving it. When you finally dive back in, the release is overwhelming. That's teasing done right. But here's a warning. Don't tease when she's on the verge of climax. That can feel frustrating instead of exciting. Use it earlier to build her hunger. Now, if teasing builds anticipation, the next tip prevents boredom, and most men get this wrong. Tip number 3. Vary the tempo. Think about your favorite song. Would you enjoy it as much if it was the same note, the same beat over and over? Probably not. Same goes for intimacy. Biologically, nerves adapt. If you thrust at the same pace and depth too long, her brain stops firing signals as strongly and pleasure fades. Emotionally, monotony feels mechanical, almost like she's just there rather than engaged. Practically, varying tempo means mixing it up, slow and deep, fast and shallow, alternating rhythms. Sometimes you hold eye contact with slower thrusts to build intimacy. Later, when she's breathing heavily, you can increase speed for intensity. Here's a pro move. Use a wave pattern. Start slow, gradually build speed, then pull back, then build again. It mimics the natural rhythm of arousal, and her body will ride that wave all the way to climax. Variety keeps her guessing and craving. But thrusting alone isn't enough, because her greatest source of pleasure isn't even inside. Tip number 4, use grinding not just in and out. Most men rely only on the in and out motion. And yes, that stimulates deeper nerves like the G-spot. But here's the truth. Her number one pleasure center is the clitoris, and that extends beyond the little button you see. Biologically, the clitoris has internal branches that wrap around the vaginal opening. When you grind, pressing your pelvis against hers, moving in circles or angled thrusts, you stimulate those hidden structures. That's why grinding often feels far more satisfying for her. Emotionally, grinding feels more connected. Your bodies are pressed together. Your skin-to-skin contact increases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, making her feel cared for. Practically, grinding is easier in positions like missionary or cowgirl. And here's the bonus. Grinding is usually less stimulating for men than deep thrusting, which means you gain more control and last longer. It's the ultimate win-win. She gets more of what she craves, and you gain stamina. But the most powerful technique of all doesn't even come from your body. It comes from your mind. Tip number 5, pay attention. This is the single biggest difference between an average lover and an unforgettable one. Pay attention. Biologically, her body gives you signals. The way her breathing changes, the pitch of her moans, the way her muscles contract around you. If you tune in, you'll know instantly whether she wants more intensity, more depth, or more grinding. Emotionally, paying attention says, I see you. I care about you. I'm not just here for me. That's what makes her feel safe enough to let go fully. Practically, it means stop being stuck in your own head, worrying about performance or replaying something you saw online. Every woman is different. What thrilled one partner may bore another. Respond in real time. Be present. That's how you become unforgettable. So here's your action plan. Next time you're intimate, focus on just 2 things. Start slow. Give her body time to open up. Pay attention. Let her responses guide you. Then gradually add in teasing, varying tempo, and grinding. Don't try to master all 5 at once. Build one habit at a time. And remember, none of this works well without good sexual health. Circulation, stamina, hormone balance, those are the foundation. Without them, even perfect technique falls flat. That's why I recommend 2 safe, science-backed supplements you'll find linked in the description and pinned comment. One is a natural watermelon extract rich in L-citrulline for blood flow. The other is an advanced formula combining tonkat ali, fenugreek, nettle root, and icarian for stamina, testosterone, and confidence. If you're serious about upgrading your performance, check them out. Now, let me reassure you, if you've been making mistakes, rushing, being too predictable, missing her signals, you're not alone. Most men were never taught this, but it's never too late to learn. Your age doesn't disqualify you. In fact, many men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s tell me their intimacy has actually improved once they learn to slow down and focus on connection. It's about wisdom, not just youth. So here's my final message. You don't have to be a teenager to be unforgettable in the bedroom. You just need patience, awareness, and the willingness to grow. Start slow, tease, vary your tempo, grind, pay attention, master these, and you'll not only give her pleasure she remembers, but you'll feel more confident, more in control, and more deeply connected. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe for more science-backed advice every week, and share this with a friend who could use a little upgrade in his game. Gentlemen, age is not the end of vitality. Small, intentional changes bring comfort, freedom, and confidence. You've got this, and she's going to love you for it. I'm Dr. Jocelyn Carter. Take care of your health, take care of your confidence, and I'll see you in the next video.